In this mango paint mini video, what I'm going to show you is how to do a wet distress to a cute little table just like this that will give you a really weathered, old, beautiful look. Okay, so in our mango paint mini series, I'm going to do a little bonus video and I'm going to show you how to wet distress. In a previous video, I showed you how to paint this piece. We actually just did a loose paint job with one coat because I want sort of a more old and painterly kind of look on this one. So I've just got one coat of paint on there which has really great coverage. You can see in my brush strokes in a couple areas. The funny part is you can see them, but you actually can't feel them. It's actually super, super soft and smooth, even without having sanded it yet. But I'm just going to, rather than put on a second coat of paint, I'm going to leave it with one coat and distress it even pretty heavily. So I'm going to use, do a wet distress on this. And so something you can do with the mango paint, because it's a nice porous finish, is I can use a t-shirt rag and I can get this damp. Don't be afraid to get it fairly wet. I'm wringing out any excess water, and I'm actually going to use water to smooth out and distress this piece. So I'll get the water all on there. And then watch this. I'm just going to apply a little bit of pressure on this edge here. Oh my gosh, you guys, see how quick and easy that is? There's a little bit of lint from the rag on the finish here, but as soon as the paint's dried, that'll just wipe off. So you can see how my original brush strokes in here, even though they're super smooth, with the wet distress, they really just bring it out. Oh my gosh, that looks so good already. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. And again, even with a wet distress, I'm still gonna cover every surface, even if I'm not distressing in every area. So I'm gonna go over every area gently with my damp rag. I love how this looks already. And I'm just applying a little bit more pressure, or changing sort of the curve of my fingers as I get around the edges so that I can do a bit of distressing in those areas. This looks so good. I love it. And like I said, I want a heavy distress look on this piece, so in some areas I'm gonna like wipe the paint right back, and in some areas I'm gonna leave it a little less distressed. Distressing is really a personal preference. For the majority of the work that I do, I only do it a very minimal amount of distressing. But some pieces, I just like to go for it. Look at that wet distress on the leg there. Oh my gosh. This piece had a really nice dark wood finish to start with, so I find that when it has a nice dark finish to start, that a lot of distressing looks really nice. She's so pretty. On the bench from our other video, we did a bit of a cleaner look, just a little mild distress around our edges. This one I'm going a little more wild. If you're doing a wet distress, you're going to want to wait. Give it a bit of time once you're done distressing to make sure it's fully dry before you apply your beeswax finish. So whenever I'm distressing, I tend to do a little bit more around the legs or the feet, because this is an area that would have got a lot of use. Not a lot of use, but it would have got dinged and bonked every time you moved it around. So it's natural looking to have more distressing around the bottom. Ooh, she's so pretty. Don't worry about the color changes as the water hits the paint. As it dries, it's going to come back. But you do want to make sure that if you're wet distressing that you do cover every surface. Almost done. Okay, she's looking really good and weathered. I'm gonna let this one fully dry, and then in another video I'm gonna show you how to apply, we're gonna do an antique beeswax over the whole base of this, and then we're also going to do our tabletop finish on top for extra durability.